Okay, I put the full figure. This is the 24-inch tall figure that they produce that I got several weeks ago. Julie, why don't you show them how the arms come off on that one too? You can take the arm off just like you can on this bust here, and you can work on detail of either the arm, the full arm, or just the lower part of the arm. That's kind of neat. And then the bottom leg, once she gets all together, and it doesn't look like he's, okay, there we go. That part comes off too, the armature, and you can work on that bottom part of the leg and then put it back on the armature when you're done working on it, which is, I think this is an incredible feature for these figures. Never mind the odd angle of his arm.
He's having a bad time.
Getting it set up for a sculpture I'm going to show you a picture right now of what I'm thinking I'm doing. Not certain on whether I'm going to do it yet or not, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to first get this all anchored down properly, and so it doesn't go moving around. Alright, as you can see, I'm working out the design from the photographs that I've got of the model, and I'm adjusting the balance of his body right now. For both feet to be at the same distance from the ground, because he's standing on flat ground, and able to have one leg forward and relaxed, and the other leg holding up his weight. His one leg, the center of gravity has to be directly below the collarbone, and so that would fall right on the inside of his left foot. What I like about TruForm's armature is that everything is automatically balanced. It's just a matter of changing it here. Now, he's going to be drawing an arrow with this hand. Let me take a look and see what kind of angle his shoulders are. Now, if this hip is down, this shoulder would be up, and this shoulder would be down. And so, I'm going to put the armatures back on. Let's see. Okay, that's the upper arm. Am I right? Yeah. And he's holding the bow in front of him, right here. And he's drawing an arrow with this hand. This could possibly, I mean, I can tell how it's going to turn out before I even get started. And I can see it in my head how this is going to work out really nice, because you can match the movement of the body by just readjusting. I really like these armatures. I'm going to have to buy me some more. Well, yesterday I added the rifle to the outfit. And if you can see on the picture, you can see where I've got the rifle. He's got the rifle in his belt. It's an authentic Indian rifle, not this one, but the one he has. I made it look like it's going through underneath his shirt. Added a bow. Used this wire here to be an added support, and made a little bit of a Y-shaped wire coming from his arm, which I taped to his arm to add a little extra strength to that. Right now I'm working on his bow quiver. All right, this is a Prairie Warrior. He's been cut apart. This is the body part of him. He's got the rubber mold on it, and you can see the gate around the edge of the mold. What they'll do is they'll split the mold right there at the gate. And it's pretty cool to see all this. That's the war bonnet from Prairie Warrior. And that's how they made the mold of this. It's pretty cool to see that. These are different various parts of the piece, and I'm not sure what parts they are because you can't really tell by looking at the mold. It could be something else too. Are the waxes of that little cowboy ready to be dipped in ceramic solution, which they makes a second mold. You notice inside here he's hollow. That's what they do. They make a wax copy, and it's a hollow wax copy. They use a paper cup that they've dipped in wax to be the pour spout, and these are tubes. These are sprues, and there is the Plains Warrior in pieces. These are the arrows, the ends of the arrows that he's holding. I think, how is he holding it? Yeah, like this. He's holding those like that, and that's cast separate. So that's the top of the arrows with the feathers, and then this is the bottom part of the bow, and that's just out of the mold. They haven't done anything with that yet. What they do is they store these pieces in a box of popcorn, and as you can see, they're still cleaning this piece up. It's still got the seam from the pour, and then you can see where they put a sprue here just to keep the sides from collapsing in. This is, somebody asked me what they do with the armature, and this is the armature rod that goes into the back, and they just cut this off and then clean off that part in this stage, and then they'll cut a hole in there so that it's castable. And I'm going to go ahead and put that back down there. Now this is the bottom part of the Plains Warrior. Get this popcorn off so it's not spreading all over the place. It's got some popcorn up the side of it, but you can see there's popcorn on under there, so I'll just get that out of there. You can see it's hollow. I'll run my finger through there. That goes up one leg, and there's the waistline where they join the top half and the bottom half to it. This still has to be cleaned because there's still seam lines on it. So anyway, that gives you an idea what they do to prepare these for casting. Okay, this is where they dip the wax into ceramic solution, and you can see some of the molds. These are not my pieces here. These are somebody else's, but it gives you an idea what they look like once they've been dipped in the ceramic solution. And how many times do they dip them?
These ones have been dipped 6 times.
About 6 times?
Including the seal.
Okay. There you go. All right, we're at the foundry. He's buffed it out. He first turns it completely black to bronze, which is white. Totally black using potash solution. And now we're just buffing out areas like the arms, and that'll be a lighter color. And now I'll let you watch him color it. Okay.